The blue can?
Yeah.
Cool, man. I thought that would be something, man.
Hell yeah, it was. It was fucking great. Ooh, we gotta take this hoodie
What
off.
about Schoolberry? Why you took the hoodie off?
I'm gonna fly it in the background.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
Super good.
But it's super hot.
Yeah, I thought it felt pretty good. I wore a hoodie just playing it safe today.
I had the hoodie on. I was like, let me just take the hoodie off because I know I'm gonna get hot. I had a feeling because when you're a fat guy for this many years,
No, I'm
you just come on, shut up. You've been skinny your whole life.
No, I'm not.
shut up.
We almost weigh the same. I'm 270.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Well, you hide it well.
No,
Same to me. So he's like, you're 300 pounds. Like, yeah, I was. Like, but pictures of me at the beach shows up perfectly.
I'm just black, not that.
I am 235.
Yeah.
You're what?
235.
I was that in high school.
Not me. I was
Senior
240.
year, I went from 275 to 222. But that was because
Are we rolling right now?
Yeah, no. This is
crap. Okay.
I'm thinking right now. Look,
I was like, we doing right now?
Anytime we say you're gonna hear it, every time I'm like, oh, let's cut that out. Like,
Oh, that's perfect.
I don't
That's
intentionally
good.
want that in the cut, but Jeff says he doesn't care, so let's let it fly.
That's good.
I want it to be lower.
A lower.
No, I think that's good. Or
No.
pull it
Hey,
back.
don't get
Yeah, no,
too
don't
much
get
of
the- I was gonna say, you
dick
gotta-
area.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
keep the
good.
waist
All right,
up.
just gotta spread it out a little bit, make it look nice. All right. All right. So we were talking about where I was from. So I'm from Litchfield. He heard Litchfield. You immediately said Lynchfield.
Wait, I didn't say that.
You kind of went
You
like,
brought
what?
that up. You said Lynchfield.
Okay, you said Litchfield. What do you say? I think
Roll
I
the
said-
camera back, because I
Okay.
repeated what he said. Jeff, you heard him say Lynch, right?
Okay, that's what it is. So
What?
I was in.
I heard that. That's all I heard. I didn't hear shit.
No,
No, yeah, you're right.
Now, hang
yeah.
on a second. So when I was playing football, it was D2, doing the big deal in college. What it was, I had a bunch of offensive linemen, big boys from East St. Louis, part of
They were black,
Missouri,
weren't they?
and
Well,
yeah, really
yeah.
black. I mean, dark.
You said big boy.
That's like saying like from Philly, like Philly, not like Pittsburgh. You know, it's different.
They weren't
Same
light
thing.
skinned. Let's put it that
Right.
way. So
all black.
He said they weren't light skinned. All right.
So let's put it this way. I was saying, "Oh, where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Little Town, Illinois." I said, "We're part. What town's name?" Litchfield. They went Litchfield.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it was the funniest thing. I said, no. So the jokes were flying.
So what's Lynchfield?
Litchfield?
Yeah.
So it's Litchfield.
What the fuck?
Place we don't go anymore. No,
Yeah,
Litchfield, dude. Litchfield is literally 45 minutes south of Springfield. Everything is relative from Chicago, Springfield, and Carbondale in the state.
What is it? How close is it to like Bloomington?
So where's the other
Yeah.
place? Is that a place or
Yes,
what?
No, it's
Anna,
not.
Jeff. You just go to Anna
Just-
or Benton 30 years ago.
Oh, God.
Is that like a racist town or what?
No, it's what people thought I was saying. Was they were saying when I said Litchfield, they heard Lynchfield for some
What is a
reason.
Litchfield?
I think Litchfield is probably named after somebody. Truthfully.
Oh, yes, it's actually the name of the guy that basically started the town with his family. I looked this up. The thing of it is, there are a lot of Litchfields though in the United
Okay,
States.
so your
though.
town is Litchfield.
Litch.
Yeah.
Right, so what is the
Litch.
other one?
Lynchfield?
Yes.
What I thought he said.
What he thought? Yeah.
Okay, I understand that's what you thought you said, but
Lynch,
what
you know
is it?
what is lynching?
Yes, what
It's
is
where they
that?
would publicly
Oh,
hang black people.
Oh, he was like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
I'm not gonna just justify just to like black people, but like to my knowledge, it's just black.
when
people.
somebody
Just
would,
black
yeah,
people.
lynching would be
You don't
somebody that
see
got somebody
white people hanging.
No.
I mean, they hung white people, but
Yeah,
they call it
'cause they-
lynching.
Oh, it's called
That's called a
something
death
loving.
sentence.
It's called something loving. It's what they would do to Jeff if this was 70 years ago.
Turn me off.
Have
Anytime
you
I'm
guys
hanging,
seen-
I'll
have you seen Mudbound?
No.
No,
That would be me and you back then.
Mudbound.
Yes.
Is it a lot of jerking?
No.
Oh.
It's not.
That's what
There's
we
no
are
joking
nowadays.
at all, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you
That's
might
just
know.
what we do now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, okay, that's funny as fuck.
Welcome to the casting couch.
Yes, welcome in.
This is our new
We're
interviewer,
here.
interviewee.
We're doing whatever we can at this point.
Well, we still haven't done the small. This is
Oh,
small-minded
yeah,
boys.
welcome- Yeah.
Small-minded boys.
I am Jeffrey Rock.
Damn, that full government name.
That is
every time.
Ricky Brand.
Nope, that's not my name.
Ricky
Not me.
Brand. I'll type it in. Right there.
Who is that?
The name of the episode is gonna be Ricky Brand.
That's wild.
That's pretty good.
Well, hopefully he doesn't sue us.
I don't give a fuck.
My
He's
name
Bolton.
is Bolton Miller Brockenhoff. I have
Holy
three last
shit.
names. I do not have a first name. If you ask me what my name is and I say Bolton, and you say, no, your first name, I'll say it again, Bolton. which is my favorite thing.
I'd just say Troy.
That is
Troy.
definitely.
That's how it
instantly
goes,
say
man.
Troy.
It's either Michael or Troy. All these Boltons out
Who's
there.
Michael Bolton?
Don't ask that.
Truthfully,
question.
whenever you said Bolton, I thought of the movie Bolt.
Yeah, I get that a lot too. Get that a
What
lot, too.
was the High School Musical guy's name?
Troy Bolton.
Which
Yeah,
I had a friend who was named Troy, so every time we go somewhere, they say, "Hey, Troy Bolton."
I bet that get annoying.
It
I love
was
High
really
School
not
Musical.
fun. We're not friends anymore. But that's
Not friends, or like y'all just don't talk.
we just
anymore?
when you have a friend when you're a kid, and then we just
I had
separated
no
one
friends.
time. I
Sadly,
quit that. Quit.
sadly, no, because like that's my first one right there, and he's still fucking with me. So
Oh yeah.
See, but
he
I
won't.
spread them open.
What
So
is
to say.
Yeah.
you keep him happy. That's what it is.
That's all it is, man.
But
Well-
here's the problem. You have friends, but you separate as time goes on.
Oh, yeah.
It happens, especially when you're coming of age.
Yeah.
It's like my buddy who
When I
was,
became a parent, I had 2 friends afterwards.
Well, that's-
Before, I probably had about 10, 15.
but that's pretty good though.
Oh my goodness!
You have
what
the
was it?
two like valuable friends
Yeah.
out of the 15 you had that
One
were
of them
like
was my
flakes,
wife.
man. That's
Oh my
hey,
gosh!
That's pretty good, man.
Didn't know I had a new title.
Unofficial.
Okay, thanks.
I like it.
I don't get a ring, but I get benefits.
Guaranteed.
Takes me dinner once in a
No,
while.
that's
What? Shit behind you?
just idea of
Do
dinner.
you want to go through a portal or what?
Listen, okay.
Do you want to go through a portal or what?
What are you talking about?
Dude, look what is behind
I
you.
feel like when you said, "Do you want to go through a portal?" He was going to point
The
something
one
like
and only.
psychedelics behind me. Like, how are we going to do this right now?
I built
that's
that with my
perfect.
own bare hands.
Oh, well, you should.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
The question is, where would we go?
That's the.
Where
part of
would
fun.
you go if you could go anywhere?
A portal?
Just
Okay.
You seen Rick
just-
and Morty, right?
Yeah, I've Rick and Morty.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's do this.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
So I have seen most of it, but the thing of it is, I've often thought like, where the hell am I going everywhere every time I do it? Where am I going? Because I just imagine, then I'm gone. There. Where are you going?
Well, let's say, where would I go? Like, I
Where
would
would you go?
choose?
If you had to
does
choose
it have
right
to be a
now,
real place?
it's got to be a real place.
Oh, no, that's BS, bruh.
Okay.
Because look, if that's the case, and I want to go that bad, I'll just say fuck it.
I'll see some pictures.
No plane ticket, no plane. Just like you go and
Teleport in the world, like
in the world. You could be at the beach.
Okay, but
right
my
now.
mind is so much bigger than the world. It's
Well, I mean, if,
All right,
if,
so-
if,
all right,
if
bro.
we're putting a box, if we're putting a box into the world, I'd go past the ice wall.
If there is an ice wall.
There's an ice wall.
There is. It's.
There's an ice wall.
There's actually a new spot that I saw.
I may have
I saw
shit in
something.
my pants.
I saw something where
I'm just saying.
where they have a split. There's a bunch of people going down there right now to explore it because there's a split in the ice wall.
Now,
you know,
hang on a second. So, what is the purpose of the ice wall?
to keep us from seeing the truth.
What's the truth?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen
I
it.
don't know. There's a theory out there that I've came across, and it's apparently the ice wall is to keep us in and not explore the other
Worlds.
lands of the world.
I mean,
So,
if we could pop up the flat Earth map, I'd be able to explain it better.
so wait, is it a flat Earth situation, or is it
No,
more
I think
of,
so.
It's
Is the-
more of
okay.
from say space is not real, right? This
space is not real at all? The
this is-
telescope
I
is
think
not
this
going
is-
nowhere.
I think this is going off of the concept that space is not real. So, I think what they're trying to get at is like the other planets that they claim is out there is actually different lands beyond the ice wall.
I feel like the different lands beyond the ice wall are like movies they've made. Kind of like Atlantis. It's still out there.
Star
Okay.
Wars.
But okay.
That's
So,
a long time ago. In the
we
galaxy.
live, okay, so right now we live in an area.
I got you.
So right now we live in an era of a guy that's literally Tony Stark, which is Elon Musk,
Yeah.
who literally does whatever the hell he wants to. Lives in a $55,000 house, goes to
Million.
every place else. He
Mm-hmm.
wants in a big old spaceship. He would tell us if there was a fucking ice wall. Guy's
I
got
don't
billions
know.
of billions of dollars.
Think about it. There's one place in the world that every single nation has
Every
agreed
single
upon.
one.
It's Antarctica.
That in Sweden.
Are you a believer?
Not Sweden.
Are you a believer? in
No one
God?
goes to Sweden.
Everybody goes to Sweden.
No, Sweden is off limits.
Why is there civilians?
Well,
Wait, never mind.
what was-
Why is there
Not
civilians?
Sweden. Hang on a second. What am I
I
thinking?
think
of?
it's Switzerland. Yeah, they don't have an
Switzerland's off
They
limits.
don't have an army. But
That's
why
one
is
everybody
there,
agrees
why
on
is there
that one.
civilians there?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They have
There's
civilians in
no-
Antarctica
No, on a base.
on a base.
Yeah, and you can.
That's it.
And if you're a regular civilian, you have to go with a guide, and you have to stick with the guide the whole time.
Okay, so how about this? the fact that it's frigid, completely cold, you can't grow anything, you can't do anything, there's nothing to do but drink and probably fuck. So who would live in Antarctica?
You can find many things. I'm sure
Sledding,
you can find many
ice
Well,
things.
here's the thing. How are there pyramids in Antarctica?
Well, here's the thing. There's the question that Graham Hancock, if there's actually pyramids in Antarctica. At that one point, it was a rainforest, right? We all have theories it was rainforest.
Before the
Okay.
ice freeze. Right?
Well, Africa
Okay.
was.
So-
It wasn't dry, so things do change with the seasons.
Well, it was Pangea at one point.
I mean, they found a fucking mammoth frozen there, didn't they?
They found some stuff other places they're not supposed to be. So,
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
like
that's
all
true.
of this stuff we believe in has been just tarnished.
Yeah.
I think the whole world at one point was very different than what it is today.
Oh my gosh, have you heard about the Amazon, what it was? Because they would have people during the, like English people, they would go down through the Amazon or the river. They say, I was with the tribe people. I was having so much fun. I learned about their stuff. And they tell me exactly where it was on a map. 5 years later, they go back, or 10 years later, wherever it was, they go back to see if this guy's full of shit or not, right?
Yeah.
Go back, the forest had already swallowed it up, and they were gone. And they come back, say, you lied to us. There's no people there, nothing else. What had happened, as soon as they went to these people, they gave them a disease that they were not used to. Say the common cold, stuff like that. So what had happened was, they had all died out from that, and the whole forest overtook it. That's why everybody with LiDAR nowadays, with the LiDAR things, was showing off that, where it's actually showing where all the structures were. Everything. Just same with, like, Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
That was nothing until somebody found it. Then they decided to forget about it, then come back and find it again, and take all the forest out. Everything was there. Pyramids to bases to trading posts. I mean, anything. It's just relative to time and what could grow
like
up
the
above.
the Galapagos Islands.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They finally excavated and they're full fucking statues.
Yes.
It's just there's so much erosion over time that everything's covered up.
Yeah.
Or
I think I did see
Or
that
there's like
aspect.
over time a piece of land like erosion covered it but not split, and they have whole
You know-
like civilizations in a fucking mountain.
Right.
But it's like that was like where we are now.
You know, those faces are not just set in one spot. Like they're all over the world.
Yeah.
So the Easter Island Heads as well. There's another one I looked up this one on Netflix. They were showing how they were put in a line in certain places, but how they were buried and how the time frame wasn't buried. It was over time frame. All of the erosion and everything that happened had basically swallowed them up, and you had ones that were just so massive.
Yeah.
And it was just crazy to see that. And the fact that on that same island, bananas were not even there.
Yeah.
Till a certain time. That's how they're even gauging all this. Hey, bananas are not to this place. That's when they were here. This is how much they date back to. That's bananas. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So I think
That was a good one.
So if you,
That's
believe,
it.
we went over this. I'm like, that's good.
if you believe in the Bible and the world
Yes.
flooding, right?
Yes.
Could that be how some stuff got to where it is now, where it's not supposed to be?
So that's a great freaking question, because a lot of what it is like you look at the story of what the Bible teaches, and they always say, like in the Netflix thing, like, I'm believing God as well. What it is that they say that there's so many people that talk about the flood. There's so many different generational people that talk about the same thing about the flood. Now, I completely agree that it's probably that. Completely agree.
Yeah.
As well.
So what about? So you believe in God?
Yeah.
You believe in the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
So you think outer space is real?
Why would it? Well, here's the question: why would it not be?
Because
The firmament.
Because yeah, as above, so below.
So if you take the first meaning in the Bible, God made the heavens and the earth. Explain what the heavens were in the earth. So the question, because like, okay, mostly people would say is like, well, God didn't create all of the universe like that. Okay. People would say also that this is not all just random.
No.
They believe now more and more there wasn't just a big bang at one time. There was an actual something that created this universe we're sitting in. That's been a recent thing that's come out that they've just finally agreed to. Similar to what we're talking about right now. A lot of what we have been taught in our lives is because people have found something out, been disproven, took those people that have disproved them and shoved them down. You can't disprove me while I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Then they die and all this stuff comes out.
Right. Yeah.
And that's why the guy Graham Hancock's coming out like, hey, everything we've found out and
Is
known
that that
about.
Bible guy?
No. He's actually I'm gonna say it wrong. He's not paleontologist, but he's a whatever. Anyway, he's one of the ologists.
Gotcha.
What he is doing is he's taking everything that you would probably learn about this and saying, oh, well, this is, yeah, everything we've been taught before is not true. Which is open, because what it is supposed to be is open to, like, conjecture, or what do you want to call it? People telling you you're wrong. That's what you should be open to. But when we were growing up in all the textbooks and everything else, there was no recent discoveries. Have you talked about anybody that had, oh, there was a recent discovery, this had happened, everything else? No, they would say, this is what you're learning. This is what we've been told was real. Everybody else is just a heretic.
It's because all their recent discoveries they can't disclose.
Yeah, well,
they have to control some sort of form of sanity, because let's say it comes out in like, oh, well, like giants did exist. Well, like how old was Noah when he died? That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Did they find the ark? Did they not find the ark?
And then
apparently they just came out and said that they did.
Yeah. But
that's come out a few times.
Yeah, that's what I've in the past couple of years.
Even
like,
in the Bible,
it's right here. This is
people don't think giants ever existed, but like in the Bible, it's in there.
Yeah, I mean, look,
it's spoken.
I mean, that would be the only way pyramids could be built.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't think there's something new talking about pyramids weren't just like tombs; they were actual power transformers.
Yeah,
because they're almost
too
they're too precise on the dot.
Yep.
Way too precise. And
where
then it's like
where they're pointed at. All these other pyramids, how they're pointed.
Their location and everything.
And they did like a study, and someone did something, and it transmitted energy like no other there.
Right.
That's why
the gold is at the top.
There's a whole thing about the energy and pyramid thing. There's been a lot of disproving thing with that. I didn't get into that. I was like, I'm not even touching.
See, I get into the people who were there and then classified, at least allegedly, but they're like, I don't think you understand the power that it has there. That's why they don't want no one at the top. They don't want no one up there, because I feel like if you get up there, you're gonna get some sense of either.
I mean, can you even touch them?
You can touch them, but like you can't.
Yeah, you can touch them.
You can't like climb to a certain point, you know. Which it could be. I could let them argue the safety hazard, but also it's like if them bitches were, they had a
What'd you do?
I don't know. Is it bleeding?
It was bleeding a second ago. Yeah.
Damn.
Just be careful.
That's just the tip.
Just the tip. That's how it starts.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't know.
That dude's hitting back walls. I'm
He's hitting the
I felt
wall.
it come out of my throat once.
Oh,
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
well, when you hit the back wall, it just you get a little bit of a resistance. That's all it is.
You know
a little bit of resistance. That's all it is.
Do you guys understand the wall that we're talking about is like 6 inches
Okay,
deep?
whatever.
Okay, listen.
It's
Whatever.
6 inches deep.
Don't take this from all of us. All right, come on. Don't take this all from us. All right.
Give me a second. I'm not. No.
Never mind.
Well,
I
the
forgot
problem is when
recording.
you start bruising it. Is
I
what you got a
forgot we're
problem.
recording, Ricky. I about went into something I shouldn't have.
You went into it?
Yeah,
You can cut that out, can't you?
I could. It's
You
just
could.
more edited.
Yeah.
I don't want to edit.
You wanna
I don't want to edit.
Why not?
Fuck that.
But here's the problem with the pyramids. The fact that they all said, seriously, they all said that these things were this year old.
Mm-hmm.
And then they found out, oh, these people actually found these when they were done. Oh. So, like, everything has changed over time so much. It's like, how can you actually calculate anything at this point?
Yeah.
So do you believe in aliens or what?
Do I believe in aliens? I believe that the one thing I believe in is that the government isn't telling us what they actually have able to do.
No. Look up Joe Rogan and Bob Lazar.
Yes, I've looked
Or
up
anything with Bob Lazar,
Bob.
actually.
And I've looked up to everything
Who's
since
Bob?
then, after Bob.
He worked in Area 51. He worked on the part of reverse engineering the aircrafts. So, but here's where I'm starting to find a confliction. It's, I do believe there's like aliens, but I don't think it's the aliens they're talking about. Like, I feel like they've always been here. You know how
Something
like,
organic to this.
yeah, you know how the fallen angels.
So hold on,
and the
hold on.
Anunnakis.
So let's get into this then, because this could be something that you're kind of talking about.
Mhm.
The Hollow Earth theory.
Mhm.
So the Hollow Earth theory is kind of a concept where there's like
Basis.
a living, like a whole nother economic
world, a whole other
society.
world.
right inside the world. It's not a core. It's not
No, it's
all
hollow.
what we've been taught. It's
Are those where
hollow.
the Nazis went, or where did they go?
Oh,
Well,
they
that's-
went straight up.
They
my-
went straight up.
Well, we're going back to Antarctica then, if we're talking about the Nazis.
Well, I know. Okay,
Because
so
there have been,
Operation High Jump.
yeah. Also,
Also,
there have
things
been
that
soldiers
happen,
that have
right.
talked about where they encountered a giant, and they had to get out of there. Which these could be extremes, but also
Look, I
to
do
me,
believe in giants.
there's so many things that like not everything can be just an extremity. You know,
There's this
if
guy
there's a
that
certain amount of people saying X, Y, Z, and their stories are the exact same. Like We could plan a story for years and we still wouldn't be on point.
Oh, yeah, we'd fuck it up.
But not even that case. I have the ability to realize how much a person can lie. I think people can lie out their ass completely because you have no idea how many people.
You're talking to one of the biggest liars.
So there was a guy I was watching a video about. He was actually special forces, but there was a guy that they had on Fox News. He met in the green room who was supposing himself as being a black ops guy. Now, no one uses the word black ops in there, but he kept saying all these things and not saying anything. He went into all these times he's on Fox News, everything else. He's like, "Dude, this guy's full of shit. You gotta get him." He comes back. He goes to prison for all that. Like, it's crazy how many people can get through things by just lying. Completely lying. You could lie so much and get to that point where you're on TV.
Yeah.
I've lied to the point where I'm at now. I got hit.
I mean, you're doing pretty good.
Hell yeah, I am.
I mean, you're doing really good.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Fuck yeah.
I stole all my Legos.
I'm really
That's
curious.
a form of lying.
I'm strongly curious about Antarctica. Like
Look.
It's almost to a point to where it's like, look, on some Snowden shit, like you can't fuck with nobody, but we can let you know all the shit. Like, cool.
Snowden knows some shit, man.
Some? Well, he probably doesn't know as much as he definitely doesn't know as much now as he did. But he's the reason everyone's putting tape on their cameras and shit.
Yep.
Here's my thing.
And that's from him knowing shit he wasn't supposed to know. I'm sorry.
No, you're I was getting in front of you. My question is that if you're going to die, okay, I've thought of this many times. If you know you're going to die, 99.9% you're dying of cancer, something, leukemia, whatever it is. Right before you die, you should be able to know everything. You should be able to be told, hey, yeah, this is this is that. They should have something.
Right, but it's
they come out and tell you,
right? It's 99%.
Oh, you're going to die. Like, you get to, okay, actually, let's put it this way. You're going to die. You get the option of just pressing the button after you know everything.
I would definitely press the button.
But you can't tell anyone?
Well, yeah, because you'd be like, you're going to die. But
I
gotta know
the very last word, after that very last period, right? You're dead.
Yep. But you would know everything before you died.
Honestly, I feel like I wouldn't do it because then I'd rather.
You're just gonna suffer for 5 more minutes.
I mean, either way, after the sentence, you're dead. So it's either you push the button or you're gone.
But you got 10 minutes worth.
But you know you're already dying too.
You got 5 minutes left.
You got 5 minutes.
5 minutes left, like before or after.
Let's just say 10 minutes. Let's say 10
you have
minutes.
5 minutes left, whether you press the button. If you don't press the button, you got 5 minutes.
But how long do I have after I push the button?
You push the button, you hear everything, which is 10 minutes long, and then you're dead.
See, I'd push the button. I don't know, honestly. I really don't think so.
Would you want to know everything? Would you want to know? Here's the thing. Either, okay, based on what we talk about with if you're a Christian, you're not know where you're going after you're dead, right? So say...
I'm going to hell.
Oh, come on, guy. Don't do that yourself. Don't do that yourself. Come on. I'm taking you both with me. So here's the thing. If you know...
You'll be flying heavy.
Hey. I'll tell a rope to you, baby. I'll tell you right now. Here's the thing. If you can know that, hey, you're going to heaven, and by that time, you won't have to worry about a daggum thing when you're up there anyway.
Yeah.
You won't remember that. You won't remember your earthly self or something like that. You won't worry about it. Would it be worth it at the end to know everything? Or is it just going to be like, I'm just glad I knew myself?
See, this comes in.
Fuck myself. I'm learning that.
See, this is part of that living a lie or dying the truth. Like it's tough.
I'm dying the truth. I'm doing everything.
This is what I like about him. He is set. He knows exactly what it is.
That's a huge pro and a huge con.
I get it.
It is a huge. As good as it is, it's equally as bad.
Oh, I'm showing 17. I'm hitting right now.
You know?
I know what I'm doing. I don't care. It's gonna get him at 2.
I just feel like that's tough. Because like then it's like you're gonna sit there and wow, because like you've learned the truth, then you realize your whole life was a lie. Oh. So your last memory is everything was just bullshit.
You're sitting there like,
you know the truth now.
Yeah, but what good is the truth when you're dead?
There's no good to know if you're living in a lie or living in a truth.
If I'm dying either way, I'd rather die with a happy memory.
I see what he's talking about.
I'm gonna be happy if I know that John F. Kennedy was shot by the government.
Jeff, we
already know that.
Jeff,
we already know that.
It's kind of like it's like with,
or if Joe Biden was planning an assassination with the COVID-19.
You're giving him a lot of credit. He does not have that strong cognitive.
I'm just saying.
He's not there.
Or if he was shitting himself under his desk. Like, I would like to know that.
He's been shitting himself a lot. That's been confirmed.
Without knowledge, like if I have knowledge but I can't like use it, then I feel like it's just pointless. I'd rather just sit here and live in my land.
No, Fuck that. You're gonna be sad because you're dying. You got 5 minutes. You're gonna be wallowing in the fact that you're dying in 5 minutes.
But what if you're not wallowing? What if you're just appreciative for the life that you live and people
Fuck
you know?
that. No, you won't be. Nobody is. They want to live longer, right? But in 10 minutes, you
I
can know everything in the universe.
I know some old people that are ready to go.
That's them. That's
They
how
yearn
You
for
said
the-
everyone, though. So I just debunked your whole
There was this old lady. She's like holding her urn. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, Grandma, you don't want to be there. No. Some days I yearn for the urn.
Yeah.
I'm like, this lady's funny.
They'll pull you with it. This is my final destination on this planet, and they're ready for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck that.
You know, the problem is,
I want to know everything.
see, when my grandpa died, he was an old farmer and he was an old contractor. He ran a Master Ferguson dealership. He's very much a very good man. The thing of it is, he told Grandma when he passes, he just wants to be in a pine box. What the jail guys get, prisoners get. Don't spend money on it. Problem was when that happened was 2021, when lumber was the highest it had ever been in 50 years, whatever it was.
No, yeah, it was
so
nuts.
so he couldn't get a regular old pine box. Like he had to get an Amish made mahogany. Look, mahogany. It was cedar, I think it was. But it was
I was
the
gonna say, get that
nicest
cedar.
looking.
That cedar's nice.
The joke we had the entire funeral, because we would love to try to keep it light.
Yeah.
What we made jokes like, listen, we're just showing off how expensive we are with my grand. He wanted something inexpensive, but they're a good comic. There it is. But it was a beautiful casket, it really was. But I'd rather just be put in the ground. Don't even worry about a casket. I know
That's
just
crazy. I
throw me
was
in
just
there.
talking with my girl about that. I think I was talking with somebody about that, and I was like, honestly, because like we come from the earth.
Yeah.
Like truthfully, everything that we need, God put on this earth.
Sure.
And now we're just creating everything artificially. So it's like, let me go back into what gave me life. So because think about it, you die, you go into the earth.
Yeah.
You're taken over by the earth, and you resprout some plants that could feed another animal. So you're just re-giving
I've
back
seen
into
these
life.
people. They can go into the ground and become a tree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get buried when you die, or are you gonna get burned?
I do not want to be cremated.
I don't want to get burned. No.
There's too many things I've read about the cremation thing. I ain't doing that.
And they
I
don't
mean, honestly, you
have
can
to-
do that in your backyard.
No, a lot of the time, yeah, I would say a lot of the time
That is
with
a
the
low
cremation,
cost.
most of that shit's just ash.
Yep.
Like it's not even the actual of that because they don't clean that out.
Oh, dude, did you see? Okay, there's a guy that was one of the fattest humans in the United States. Well, he had a girlfriend, wife, whatever it was.
I don't know how. Have you ever thought about I'm sorry to cut you off,
Go.
but have you ever thought about how those fat people fuck?
Okay, listen. There's a lot of ripples. It's like a wave. It just.
I'm just saying.
This is where we get off.
I mean to give you a disclaimer here. There's no turns at talking, and there's no staying on a topic for too long.
And that's fine.
You have the record for the Antarctica conversation, truthfully.
Really, you do, yeah.
Unless
I
it's
stayed
outside
on
of-
course a little
Outside
bit.
of like Georgia football, that is the longest we've held a topic.
Okay. Well, here's like he got cremated. I mean, this guy's 800 pounds, got cremated, and you think the cremation he's gonna come out, in the urn or something like that. This lady come out like she's holding a dozen donuts stacked, and it's like a big box, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's gonna look like that. What do you think it's gonna look like? The guy was 800 pounds, but you think like if you get
Was it bigger
cremated,
than normal?
huh? Yeah. Like, okay, imagine like a cake in a box, but make it like rectangle, but that same size.
Hold on. But look,
yeah.
listen to this. My grandpa was literally maybe 70 pounds when he died.
Talking about the one I met, the one I know, yeah.
He was in a box.
They padded the box.
What do you mean they
They
patted
put lining in it.
They put lining in it.
like
Right,
styrofoam.
no,
I'm totally shitting with you though. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have
I'm
no
just saying.
idea.
He was in a box that was this big and it felt fucking 200 pounds.
Well,
Well,
it
people
was
have
probably
bigger
real.
bones.
It's probably
that's
real wood.
Bone
too.
density probably came into a factor.
Dude, big bones is not a real thing.
Hey, listen, I'm just big bone.
I'll tell you right now, that is not a
I'm
real
totally
thing.
fucking with him, and he keeps going.
Oh, he's-
Big bone is not a real thing.
Big bone is kind of a thing.
No, actually,
what?
no,
Okay.
yes it is. Yes
No,
it
it
is.
is
Not in the way you think.
Not all bones are the same size.
Okay, I agree with that. Bone density is different. I
Exactly.
agree with that.
No, bone density is not.
Jeff, my leg bones, or all my bones in my legs are longer than
You're
yours.
bigger than your watch.
Yes, but
That
the
makes them
density of
bigger.
them is not different.
No, that is true.
Bigger
Some
than your
people
watch.
have bone marrow issues where
Is
their
that true?
bones are less dense. What?
Have you ever ate bone marrow? I want to try it.
Actually,
Bone marrow?
I've eaten.
Yeah, bone. I've heard it's really good.
I've had bone marrow out of an oxtail.
Okay, I have it out of my beef. I'm
The only bone marrow I've had came out of a fucking
human
dick.
body. Yeah. He
Oh,
sucked a couple, I guarantee.
Well, yeah, he was in the Marines.
Hell yeah.
They put,
First off, I ain't sucked no dick.
no, bitch, shut up. I'm speaking.
They were some of the,
Look,
dude,
He's
they
got
were
me talking
honestly-
shit right now.
they were
Okay.
honestly the gayest motherfuckers I ever
They
met.
played What Are the Odds, and Jeff's like, someone asked Jeff what are the odds. He sends him a dick pic, and they got it. And Jeff sent the pic and said, "Hope you like a little bit of balls too."
First off,
With his asshole
First
showing
off.
in it. You're a fucking flying fairy.
Tell me-
Shout out
tell-
to the LGBTQIA.
tell me right
community.
now that story is 100% true.
That story is true.
It is true
100%.
in different ways, right? So reverse the roles, all right? Reverse the roles.
We're reversing roles.
He asked
Which way
me-
are you going now?
No, this dude asked me. He's like,
Yeah.
no, what was it? Somebody shouted out, like, dude, what are the odds for
A dick pic.
A dick pic.
I wasn't there, and how do I remember
Right,
this story
so-
vividly?
The fucking guy was like, all right, let's do it. Talking to me.
Okay.
I was like, there's no way he's getting a dick pic.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's no way he's gonna get to send a dick pic to me. So I was like,
Jeff
what-
didn't think he was going to send him the dick pic. He thought he would send it to someone else.
I said 1 out of 10, fuck it. And we both said, the same number. Later that day, I get an ad on Snapchat.
You get a notification.
No, I get an ad. He
Oh,
asked.
full
he
ad.
Oh, ad. I think
Yeah.
you're like an
Oh,
advertisement.
No, he asked,
Okay.
right? I'm like, okay, I don't know who that is, but it was a Marine. So,
Yeah.
Semper Fi.
so I added him, and then maybe 10 minutes later, dick pic. He said, hope you like little balls with it too. It was an undershot.
I mean,
Who's
he's
taking
took
a
some
dick
time.
pic underneath?
Okay.
With his face in here like this.
He's done it a couple times.
Yeah, this is
He's done it a couple
you're
times.
dealing with the pro, buddy.
Yeah, that's
this,
pro.
this isn't an amateur.
But here's my question: was it hard or soft?
Yeah, I never asked that question.
I honestly don't know. I really don't know.
That had burning.
No, Jeff, because you're a slow reader and you can't spell. I know you took at least 2
No,
minutes,
the
at least
fucking-
2 replays to be able to read the fucking caption.
Replays?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
replay
yeah,
twice?
no, yeah,
I didn't
too.
replay.
You replay?
Jeff, the only reason I don't remember is because it happened so long ago.
Oh,
So that was.
I remember when you told me the story. You were very vivid with it, but I didn't ask if it was hard or soft.
Yeah, no, that
That's something
question never
that-
got- I assume it was hard.
I was
Why would
too
he send-
mind blown.
Why would he send a soft dick pic?
Here's the thing: if you're gonna send a dick pic to a guy, would you prefer it to be a soft dick pic or a hard dick pic?
I'm probably gonna make it mid, so I can say I'm like,
You're not full.
oh, I'm a definite grower, so I'm
Exactly.
Gonna
Yeah, see,
I'm not half grown right here.
Yeah, like
So-
this is just walk around dick.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
isn't like
yeah.
half excited.
That's
dick.
exactly what I say. This is my walk around dick.
Yeah.
This is perfect. So, I told my wife, okay, we're talking about dicks here.
Hey, you can shout it out if you want.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah, she's gonna watch this later anyway. All right,
Oh,
so
yeah. No
here's
support.
what's gonna happen here. I said
Your wife
to
will
her,
watch
I thought of this one time. I said, listen, if you get punched in the dick and it doesn't hurt, and somebody tried to punch you in the balls, does that guy have bad aim, or is it just like he just hit you in the dick and didn't really feel
I'll tell
it?
you right now, if he hits me in the dick, he's hit my balls too.
See, okay,
Okay.
hold on. Okay, all right. So here's the thing: I've gotten punched in the dick because mine just droops a little bit, but then again, he
What's
hits
it?
like mid.
It droops?
Well, it goes over it, but here's the thing:
Oh,
it
you
goes
got
like
big dick.
no. I'm just saying. I'm
You're
saying
just
when I'm perched
Mine's
like
just
that.
sitting on there like this.
When he went to hit, he hit, and I felt like, oh, he hit my dick. Like, why did that? That didn't hurt.
It doesn't unless he gets just the tip.
Just
on
the okay. If you get the tip of the dick, it hurts.
Yes, but
because
if you
that's the
punch,
most sensitive.
if you punch the full dick and the tips with
Nothing.
it, it's not going to be.
Because I've never looked at my thing. I'm like, I'm just gonna punch you and see what it feels like. Never thought that.
I have thought that.
You
No.
thought that?
Actually, I've watched Jeff think that. No,
I
no,
have-
no, no.
saw it.
Yeah, no, no,
You
no.
thought-
weird
I'm just
shit.
sitting there with
I
my
know what
dick
he's
on the
thinking
table,
right now.
just like-
We were in his basement. and
Listen,
sitting there.
buddy.
He's like, I wonder if I use my dick as like a punching bag when it's hard, or some shit like that.
I mean, if
It
you do,
does bounce.
like,
It bounces back to you.
Here's the thing: you should know that it doesn't hurt when you get punched in the dick. Because if you've ever in the face, somebody in the face with it, it doesn't hurt.
Well,
No, it doesn't.
At that time, I haven't done it. And at this time, I still haven't done it.
You still haven't done it.
Still doing what?
No, I'm not just smacking my wife with my dick.
She down there
That's
sucking
the
it,
thing.
and then like she's like
You think she's sucking it?
I'm gonna put you on game real quick. Jeff.
Let me put you on
Listen.
game, alright? Let me put you on game.
I don't know
Listen
what
to this.
game is.
I've had one blowjob. No, I'll take that back. I've had a couple blowjobs from her. But it's been a long time.
You mean in totality, or are you talking about in recent time?
What do you mean?
Like since marriage, you've only had a couple.
How long have
I'd
you been
say
married?
probably
A
2.
year, 2 years in August.
I'd
2
say
years in
solid.
August?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'd say a solid 2.
Muscle talk.
Solid 2 in almost 2 years span. So almost 1 year.
Memorable though. Sounds like.
No, Jeff. Here's the thing with him: if he gets it, he's gonna remember it because he doesn't
Yes.
get it much. Is
He
what
doesn't
said.
remember the dick pic. But he
Now
remembers
the best one ever.
I'm not asking about the best
The
one.
best one
I'm
ever.
asking,
That's the one I remember in
That's true.
detail.
The first one you get, that's to the fullest. Or when something different happens, like if she tried something different, you remember that.
That wasn't.
It's like you make your
It
ears.
wasn't really
ring.
different. It was just the fact that it was like life risking, I guess you would say.
Oh,
You're
Because I was
driving.
driving up to
Yep.
Michigan.
okay. That's
See,
perfect.
okay, I'm gonna be
Oh, dude,
honest.
it's great.
To me, that's God. This is gonna sound bad, and my girl watches this. To me, like Roadhead was fairly like common.
Like common as in you
As
happen
in,
all the time.
we going to Walmart. And
But
it's out.
see, he had
Oh,
somebody,
so like
look,
it happens all the time.
he
yeah.
had somebody that did not respect herself. That's what it was. That's what it was.
No,
Her father didn't love her that much, but just a little bit.
No, it was the opposit.
Oh,
It
shit.
may have been too much.
It was the mother.
Oh damn.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got really serious also. Shit.
Oh no,
Let's
I'm
talk about
good.
this again.
No, I'm good. So like to me, Roadhead, like it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's like if we chilling and driving
This
somewhere.
guy has a problem finishing.
No, okay. It's not a problem.
He has a
finishing.
problem finishing.
I have duration of pumps.
He just takes way too fucking long.
No, because here's my thing. When I'm doing it and I'm watching them enjoy it, I'm not thinking about finishing at
If
all.
I last long too, that's what I would say. That's so great. I would say the same thing as you.
Well, Jeff,
So-
Jeff,
But I do last 2 pumps. And
on
I am
average,
done.
like I'd call it right now, but that'd be kind of messed up. I'd say on average at least like 20 of actual like pumpation.
20 minutes?
Yeah, like
There's multiple like
if
multiple different positions.
so
Right?
yeah, yes.
Oh, that's
you-
fine.
But
You
like,
gotta get multiple
That's not
positions.
bad. Yeah.
But
But
like,
guess
my
what?
thing is
I'll be
if-
honest. All right, hold
if
on.
we
Now
hit,
listen to this.
if
Hold
we
on.
hit 20 minutes,
yeah.
I'm going for like an hour and a half, and they're gonna tap out by then.
Hour and a half is you're like you're not getting anything for yourself, but don't you ain't need.
I'm enjoying them.
Oh no.
I'm enjoying watching myself dominate them.
Oh well, true.
That's how
okay.
I'm looking at it.
Okay.
So like if I get in that zone, to me, I'm like I don't even want to finish because like I
Because
don't.
you don't even feel like
because
you
because you haven't been punished enough. yet.
I've never
okay,
been.
you're getting a little
You know?
picky. All right.
Yeah, no,
That's
yeah.
not bad. That's not. Here's my thing. I am a person who does it for the other person's pleasure.
Yes.
Not
Oh,
me.
oh, no.
race to the finish.
I'll tell you right
No,
now.
hold on. We're gonna let's go down the line in this.
Let's
one.
go down the line.
Yeah, let me
I'll
do
tell
this.
you right now. I am not satisfied until the other
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
Now the reason is, don't get me wrong. As soon as that does happen though, for a couple times, that it starts getting to me. It's like, oh, okay, that makes me feel really fucking good. Like that's the point. Because
Yeah.
that's the
Oh,
whole point.
okay.
Like I'm not looking to myself. I'm looking for that first.
Yeah.
As much as I can. Because if it doesn't go 5 times, I'm not popping good enough.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have to come 3 times minimum.
At least.
Minimum. Or I really
You
don't
guys
think I
are
did
so
my job.
selfless.
So we are.
No,
we are
there's times.
givers.
No,
We're
there are
givers.
times where sometimes I'm like, oh, I just want to get a nut off, and it'll happen.
See, this is the podcast that's gonna get me fucking canceled. My fucking job, I'll cancel.
Oh, no, we don't know where you work. You're good.
I
They
love
don't know
this
where
shit.
you
I
work.
love this shit. But here's the thing,
Bro,
though.
my
You-
manager watches.
Oh, that's perfect. But here's my thing. As
My
soon as you
bosses are
realize that
bosses.
you're doing it for
My
doing it
bosses
for
are my
your
wife's
pleasure.
parents.
Well, here's the. You eat it for her pleasure and not just for you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's better.
See, I'll eat it, right? I'll take a bite of some cheesecake, but
We calling it cheesecake.
Yeah, no,
My thing of it is, if all of a sudden I go down there and it starts crumbling,
Ugh.
like feta cheese.
Yeah, we good.
I'm
Is
good.
this lasagna?
There's something later. So
Look,
I don't
yeah.
yeah.
the thing is with me, man, I don't know if it's just
Be realistic. Don't bullshit.
no. I am being fucking realistic. The past 3 times that we did it,
Mhm.
maybe 2 minutes of foreplay,
It's
and
not
then
bad.
maybe 3 minutes of me fucking.
See, that's not.
You gotta
that
double
bad.
the foreplay time. I think. If you do
Dude,
foreplay
alright,
for
hold on,
20,
but look,
you kind
this
of
is the
gotta.
thing. This is the fucking thing, all right? My testosterone, I think it's my testosterone because it's so
Yeah.
fucking high. It
Quit
is so
shooting
high.
it up, bro. Come on.
I'm not.
Quit it.
I'm not.
So are you like rounds? You're rounds.
No.
Oh, he's.
Well, hold on. I
you're
can do
done.
rounds, but she can't.
Are we
so
bottle
my thing
rocket or
is-
fountain? Which one? What are we?
You said what?
Are we bottle rocket? Like shoo, done. Are we talking? It's a fountain. Boom, boom. It
Yeah.
just keeps going. There's 2 different people. Okay, Roman candle and bottle
Whoa,
rocket.
Roman
Roman
candle.
candle. Because you go toom, and you go up toom.
No, here's my
You
thing.
go,
If I do once and you
Yeah.
give me the second round, if you can go a second round, and you give me to come a second round, you did something.
Second round's in the
phenomenal.
afternoon or something like that, man. If you do it in the morning and the afternoon time, it's a whole different.
My thing
See,
is,
dude, are you guys fucking more than 1 time a day?
on average, no.
No.
When you do fuck?
No, I do it. Usually, I try to make it long enough to where it feels like we fucked more than once. Like if they can get up.
Dude, if I want to last over 20 minutes, I have to jerk off twice.
Twice?
Give myself 5 minutes maybe, and then I can
The
go.
fuck you're doing? wait, twice?
Yeah, I'm not fucking around.
See, that's.
Oh man.
I don't
like,
know.
Are you hurting? Like, are you doing all right?
Dude, I don't know.
It comes out of like
To
a
me,
wet
I
hand.
can-
Come on, man.
If,
I'm
Like-
just saying, I can.
if we just got done doing it and they just get up and go to the bathroom, clean themselves off, and they didn't have need a time to like process and gather themselves, I failed. And we need to do it again.
If you feel like you failed, I mean,
I guess
there's
I
another
fail
there's
every
another
single
options
time.
as you go.
No, I know, but I'm saying though, like I need them to be like, oh, let me regather myself into reality, and then like, cause
See,
like,
the only perk I
I
have
want it-
right now is I'm the only one she's had, right?
huge
So,
perk. First of
she
all,
don't have-
Hey, insert applaudience from an audience applause in this bitch.
She don't have anything
Hey.
to like compare me to.
You
You know?
know?
She don't have
Okay.
anything to compare me to, so I am good about that, right?
Have you guys watched porn together?
Me and Jeffrey actually have something in common.
Really? Well, congrats.
Yeah, we do. My then or now wife, then girlfriend, was my first girlfriend. I was 14, December 3rd, 2007. I wear her on my neck every day. She got this for me about 4 years into our relationship. Said it was stupid, and I said I'm gonna wear this the rest of my life, and I have every day. That's just like stubbornness right there. Anyway, no. So we were all our first. Like she's my first girlfriend. Never had anything but to hold hands with, kiss, walk home.
Jesus.
I can say
Yeah,
I've
it was
never been
wild.
anybody's first.
You not experienced nothing else?
No,
Look at you.
dude, I'm fucking dude. When
That's-
I realized I had like the one girl who's gonna be with me, like and how
Don't
hot
fucking-
she was, I'm like,
You
I ain't
can't.
never gonna get this again. I'm like, I better not mess this up. When my friends looked at me, they said, "Who you dating?" I said, "This girl," and they're like, I mean, they looked at me like, "Are you fucking insane?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know, right?" She probably just didn't be nice. That's so serious. Seriously, because I didn't know how to be a boyfriend. I didn't know how to anything. I would call her. Hey, how's it going? She, oh, good, dude. How, are you doing anything fun? What are you doing? No, nothing. Just hanging out. Okay. All right, bye. Close the phone.
You just
She
wanna
thought it was gonna be
talk
the
to her.
closest. No. I didn't want to talk to a girl.
Mm.
I didn't know what I was doing.
But you wanted to talk
So
to her.
what? Did you
Oh,
ask her
dude.
out, or she asked you out?
I asked her out with a note on a
So
Friday.
you're 14.
14 December.
You're in
4 December.
What grade?
I'm
Should
in
be
freshman
freshman,
year.
yeah.
Freshman year. Because I turned 15 in April that year. next
Okay,
year.
so my numbers are fucked up.
No, Jeff, you're just older.
Is
Right.
Like
So
I was, that's like with
16
me. I was
freshman.
14. I wasn't 16 until my junior year.
Yeah.
See, that's the best
Yeah.
part. So
Yeah.
as soon as I asked her on a Friday,
Mhm.
asked her with a note, because obviously I'm a country music fan. I gave her that note.
Yeah.
You know, and everything else. Anyway, so what happened was she said, "I'll tell you.
Check
I'll tell
yes
you."
or no.
Yeah, it was check yes or no. Really.
Oh, I was thinking more
No,
Texas
seriously.
sexy.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah. Anyway, she said, "I'll tell you on Monday." I didn't sleep a daggum week. I tell you right now.
Did
I,
you eat?
Oh, I could eat.
For a
There's the
week?
only thing I could do because I was
When'd
on the
you
week
give it to?
over the weekend. I gave her on Friday.
Oh,
She said,
you
"I'll take
wait for Monday.
Monday.
Oh,
So I
shit.
didn't sleep a wink. I was so nervous because I never asked a girl out in my life. I never thought I could have a girlfriend.
Did you beat it?
I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. I don't beat it. I don't remember that. Can't remember about dick pic. I can't remember that. Anyway, so
There you go.
what happened
Fair
was
enough.
I got to school. I was very sheepish. I'm like, okay, I'll walk her to chemistry class.
Yeah.
I knew exactly
Doing
the
that
guy. I knew
chemistry.
who it was. Dude, working on that chemistry. So I asked her because everybody was gone. It was perfect. Like we were walking
So you
to
weren't
class.
embarrassed in front
Oh
of
no
her?
no no! Dude, it was embarrassing. What
You got
happened was,
balls, Jeff.
dude, as soon
Not
as
me.
as soon as I asked her, I said, "So what did you think?" She said, "What do you think?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Yes." The bell rang for 8 o'clock for everybody to go to class.
Yeah.
So I knew exactly the time frame, I knew exactly the day, and I knew everything that happened. And she said, "Okay." So I walked out. I jumped for fucking joy, and they saw me in the fucking
This
class.
happened on December 8th, you said?
December 3rd, 2007.
okay.
Yes, yes.
I was 6.
I was 7.
I was 14. Wow, I'm old. Holy shit,
Not
fire. All right.
really.
Shit fire.
Really? Well, the thing is, I'm
I
the
say the
youngest.
wildest things too.
I'm the
You say
youngest-
wild, I say wild, yeah.
I'm the youngest in my group, or the group. Like when we went to senior trip, I couldn't do anything. I was 17.
That's okay.
Oh, I had a blast.
No,
I'm a
imagine.
baby boy.
Yeah. I turned 18 right before our senior trip. We went to Indianapolis. That's how stupid we were. Let's go to
19.
Indy and go to freaking, like, we went to a
I wanted to go
Bolton
to the fucking cabins.
cabins.
Yeah, like in
You guys went to
Montana.
cabins?
No, we went to fucking PCB, typical white.
You guys went to PCB?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, we did. It was great.
It was a great time.
We
I
were in a
went.
hotel in Indianapolis. It was freaking cold outside.
Sadly for Tate, didn't have a great time, but I can speak for Jeff and I.
Oh, dude.
Holy fuck.
It was great.
Had a great time.
It was great.
I couldn't imagine, dude, if
I
our
keep
class
taking
went
my
down
laptop
there.
back.
Okay, so did they put the tape on the doors where you guys were in the hotels?
Well, we had a whole big
We had a
ass
whole fucking
house.
Airbnb, dude.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
guys did that?
Oh, it was great.
yeah.
Dude.
I mean, if I got my
Alright.
phone somewhere, I could show you.
Listen,
a
listen.
picture after.
What they would do is because Mark Hunt was.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
that's a real name.
Oh,
guys.
no, his name was Mark Hunt.
Mark Hunt.
And Mark, yeah, that was what we called him. I mean, he was our principal. And
Yeah.
I knew him. He was
Like
good.
Jimmy tell you.
Yeah, he was a good guy. Anyway, so he was going through and putting the tape on all the doors, but he was giving us all the run through.
Yeah.
We were the last door of the night, and you
Oh,
can
he
tell
went under
they've
the senior
been
trip?
drinking already. I can tell because he jumped in the room, kind of mess with us.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he'd been drinking already.
He worked for the school.
He was the principal. So
That's actually pretty
Oh,
fucking
did he
sick.
go
So-
to your senior trip?
yeah, he
You
was
gotta
chaperone.
think a counselor.
He was our
A
chaperone.
counselor was with us.
Yeah, they were all the teachers were with us. Went on big buses and everything
The
else.
chaperone was not with us.
Not a
You
chaperone,
guys
but a
were
counselor.
No.
I was trying to get.
Dude,
I ain't gonna
Tate's
say it.
parents went.
but- No, Tate's mom and all the moms did. Tate.
Yeah,
So
but-
Deb.
what?
Deb.
They were in a different house.
Yeah, they.
What?
Here's the thing. Realistically,
Yeah.
looking back, they looked at it as a reason for them to go to Florida. Also, plus, you gotta think your youngest is leaving. If something happens, they want to be there. I get that.
Dude, you guys.
Deb
got
was
off
there.
so
Kathy was there.
easy.
Michelle was there.
How much drinking did you guys do?
Every fucking day.
Fuck.
Every day, dude.
I mean,
All
I
day,
drove down
every
there
day.
with
was it just
four-
like a big
No,
orgy every day?
no, we had one car designated solely for the liquor.
Yeah.
Only
That
for
was
liquor.
mine. That
Yes.
was-
Okay,
my
this is
deal.
how. Okay, so you guys had so much fun. I'll tell you how lame.
Smoking
mine
every
was.
day. I'll
So
say
he
that.
got in there and he decided, they put the tape on the door. So we
Mhm.
decided, let's just test it. Let's see if it actually is on there. So we opened the door. No fucking tape. No fuck. He forgot to put the fucking tape on. I knew he was drinking. That's why I knew it. Our friends next to us had like bottles of like liquor in
Mhm.
like little shampoo bottle things, right? I didn't get it because at that time I was straight laced. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't, that's still me. I was just
Yeah.
church kid basically.
Can you rotate that can for me, please?
Yeah, just a little bit. Rotate it up, right?
No, just-
to the left.
Out.
To the
Yeah.
right.
Go ahead and hold that up.
Hold it
Yeah.
up,
There
yeah.
we go.
Yeah, there we go. Anyway, so so basically what we did is we just left the hotel. No one was there. So we went down. A guy named Austin Ferrex. He scored some weeds from a guy just walking past a monument. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
That's
This
back
is
when
wild.
weed was weed.
Weed was weed. Yeah, it was like you
Not
got it from a
K2.
random
Oh,
person.
it's-
Back
Like,
yeah.
So basically, we were just walking around like, what do we do? Like, do we go to a bar? Do we do like we have no one has a fake ID? We're like, what are we doing down
Strip
here?
club.
We had nowhere to do. We were in the middle of town, nothing to do. So we walked back upstairs and just go back to talking up in the hotel. It was like it was so freaking bad. We
That
would go-
sounds terrible.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
So what'd you do during the day?
They let us explore. Like we went around to
You
Cheesecake
go to a
Factory.
strip club in the daytime?
Dude, there was no strip club I could find.
You're
Jeff, it's,
I get you.
it's Indiana, not fucking Atlanta, Magic City.
Dude,
Oh.
every city has a.
Yeah, and we found out the hard fucking way that every city doesn't deserve one.
That's a.
No liquor. Hey, Pink Pony Club, fix your shit.
I think they're
Or
closed.
Pink Pony,
They're-
whatever the fuck it is.
They're closed.
We're
They,
at,
they closed.
Going out of Current River.
They
Yeah, I
closed
had a
down.
coworker tell me that they
Yeah.
closed. No fucking ATM, no liquor, and you had mid women up there. I love my woman. No one can
that one
compete
dude
with her.
loved it, dude.
here's like there's
He
He
was-
was getting pussy.
This guy he was risking pink eye over. He had a Diet Coke.
so
He's like this.
okay.
I've never seen someone voluntarily push their face into
Yeah.
just
So
straight.
I want to say right now,
And grabbed his head and just shoved it up in there.
She didn't have to grab it.
as of right
No.
now, through a script club, I have had the craziest thing happen because I went to Club Coyote.
Yeah, I went with there too once. They
I
with
did
me.
not know anything about it. I've never been to a strip club in my life. They said
He was
the Club
lit.
Coyote. Now I'm getting there.
Yes.
I'm sitting there and I'm smiling and I'm like, all everybody else around here like this. Just sitting there
Hella
looking
cool.
at and I'm like smiling and the girl gets on me. He's like, you're so cute, you're smiling. I'm like, am I supposed to fucking do that? she goes over and buys me drinks. I got my cap this week. I'll buy you a couple drinks.
Yeah.
So she's feeding me drinks and I'm sitting there, okay, cool. All of a sudden the guys start talking to strippers up there. I'm like just sitting there and enjoying, okay, I'm just sitting here looking. All of a sudden this girl in a yellow bikini skinny black girl comes up to me, grabs me, pulls me on stage. I'm like, that's funny. Takes my belt,
Skinny
rides
black
me,
girl.
rides me like a horse.
Shut the fuck
No,
up.
I can't. I play around. That was no big deal. My buddies grab me. They pull me down, pull my shirt up, and they take my belt that has my belt buckle, right? This one right here. And they take that belt off, and she whips me so hard.
The exact same black bitch did the exact same thing. I swear.
What's her name? Ferrari?
I forgot her name. She told me to tell her name next time I want to come in, and she got me.
No. Oh, okay. All right,
What the fuck?
So hold on.
This was
After I get.
betrayed.
Oh, dude, they paid her $150 to do it.
They paid her nothing for
Oh,
it. Me.
okay, they did free for you guys. So anyway, she
I was
likes
black
you.
too,
Yeah, she liked you. So
Black
I
too.
had, she hit me so hard that it hurt so
Were you
bad.
bleeding?
No, I didn't bleed. So all of a sudden I get off, I try
Damn,
to
you
run
got
out.
hard too.
Oh, dude, I come back, I'm not gonna be, I'll just sit down, okay? I'll sit down, watch this other girl dance, and all of a sudden this girl comes over, hey, it's Ferrari, how you doing? And the
Did you go?
No, music's loud. I was like, hey, Ferrari, you hit like a fucking Buick. She's like, what? Nothing. How you doing? She's like, you okay? I'm fine. Yeah, thank you. Fucking, I get out of there. And I looked at all the guys took me. I said, boys, you better get in fucking line. They're like, why? I said, I got beat by a black lady like a runaway slave. I paid my reparations to everybody. I ain't gonna be paying nothing back, no black people.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You know what? She did get her lick back.
Oh, she got a lick. Oh, dude.
That's crazy because you said skinny black girl. So I had a skinny black girl do some crazy shit to me there.
Dude, whenever
You were completely sober too?
Completely sober.
I had not a drop of.
Oh,
That was
dude.
the one night that whole summer that I did not drink.
Whenever I was
got
drinking
all
with
the
the girls,
moms to go with us. I had all the girls and all the moms to go with us. I'm not gonna fully disclose everything there because Jeff doesn't edit the fucking thing, and I'm gonna get questioned about
We're gonna
this.
get questioned the entire time. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get questioned about this. I'm gonna tell you right now, yet again, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Because holy fuck.
Did your girl know about that?
But oh yeah, I told her. Okay, so this capped with the whole thing. So I go home, and she's in bed, and I usually sleep naked. I ain't gonna tell you guys anything else.
No, it's nice.
I sleep naked, so I go to bed with a shirt.
Heard
on.
that.
I go. Oh, shit, don't make me. Anyway.
I'll
So
be looking at the group
so I
text,
go. I get. I'll show you Snapchat later. Anyway, so I go. I get in bed with a shirt on. And she's like, "What's going on?" I'm like,
What are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm just really cold. But I'm not wearing any freaking anything else. I'm wearing a shirt. So she's like, I had to just basically come clean. I said, hey, listen, I went to a strip club. My buddy took me. I just need to, like, I gotta show you something. She was disappointed, but she understood. She's like, okay, listen, I didn't really get a dance or nothing. I just got beat.
You got abused.
So I go to the mirror in the bathroom. I take my shirt off. When no joke, outline of the belt all the way down, 3 different stripes. She looks at me, busts out laughing, like hysterically laughing, like, oh my gosh, you got beat so bad. I'm like, yeah, I did.
I got you.
She's like,
yeah.
are you okay? I'm like, dude, I'm not okay. I'm not okay at all. Like, I'm gonna like get through it, but like it hurts so bad, dude.
You gotta see his picture.
So
Oh,
you
I gotta remember
beat so
where
bad?
I was bleeding.
Oh, you were bleeding.
Yes,
that's not
2020.
She's trying to turn him on.
She rode me. She got
She
on.
rode
She
him,
smacked
for
my
sure.
back.
When was
right here.
this?
2021.
Holy sh! Oh, they look like that.
Yeah.
Oh, they look like that, dog. Oh,
You know? But I was bleeding, and I forgot that happened the next morning. And like I got out of bed, I had no shirt on.
Oh, dude, you got
And
a
I
shower?
Well, so I got out of bed and I was going to go get some water out the fridge, and my mom was up getting ready to go to work.
Oh, no.
She's like, "What the fuck happened to you?" And I was like, "It's like so calm." I was like, "I was at the strip club and they whipped me for my birthday." My mom's like, "They fucking whipped you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I stopped and I was like, "Oh, she was black." And then we both kept pushing like nothing happened, like nothing fucking happened. She hits me, and I'm sitting there and I was like, "You gotta hit harder than that." You know, like, I've been whipped before, like girl.
Oh, shit.
You know, and she hit me again. And I was like, "Oh, my name's still Kuta Kente. It's not Toby." And she goes, "Get on your stomach." And then she hit me on my back. And I was like, "That's it." And then I feel her just squat on my back. Feel the belt go around my neck, and she
You
lit.
feel a bust on your back or what?
My shirt was pulled up, and yes,
Was
I
she
did.
grabbing your back hair with it?
Well, I assume her pussy wasn't strong enough to do that.
I guarantee it was.
She puts the belt around my neck, and she squatted down, and she pulls on it, and I just know to get up on all fours.
Oh, hell no.
And she didn't even take kick around the
Crazy.
pole. I walk her around the fucking
Oh,
pole,
yeah.
and I go to bunk her off.
Are you a little kitty cat?
And she goes, "Oh, I like you. Anytime you would come back to say this name, and I got you. We got some fun." I'm like, "Shawty, you are not the right color of coffee I'm looking for. I'm looking for just creamer."
I like me a white mocha.
Yeah. Where the snow at? Bring the snow in.
Snow in here.
I brought my coat for a reason. Man,
Dude,
high school Ricky was honestly, truthfully, now looking back at it, wild as hell.
See, like,
Like, wild as fuck.
I didn't hit my stride until I think I turned 21.
Mine started senior year.
So, I'll tell you right now, though, when I turned 21, it was perfect because I was freshly married. I was
21?
Yeah, 21. We got married 21. And when I was freshly married, we went to Springfield and lived for about 9 months. Now, have you guys been to Springfield?
I've been there to work.
Illinois.
No, Springfield, Illinois. So that state capital there, everything's one way. So it's always hard to drive around there, but you got used to it. Oh, it's not even worse than Carbondale. 10 times worse. So, but there was a strip
Maybe not.
that had Marley's, which is a big old bar. There's a place called Floyd's, which is like an old load lit. Like had all the pool tables upstairs, an old shoe factory place. Dude, it was so dope. I'd actually sit there with the bouncer some nights while waiting for my wife to get off work, and I'd check IDs and stuff. It was so freaking fun. Like I knew those guys really well. But the funny thing was, we went to Marley's. We go there after my wife get off work, and we sit there for a little bit. But my buddy and a friend was in there who was lesbian. We went out one night, and it was 10 o'clock. There's this older lady who's in her late 40s, early 50s. She lit as hell. And she looks at me, taps my shoulder, and there's like a band on the TV. She's like, the band. I said, yeah. Just like this. All of a sudden, I hear in my ear next to me, can I lick your nostril? No, before I even get to turn, she's tongue out, going at me. No, wife wasn't there yet. Oh, and
was
it
this
just
the black lady?
This is this is another bar. So this is when this lady is. Then I get out of the way after she lunges me with her tongue out. She's licking the air, looking at me.
So she didn't make contact with you?
Oh, no, she didn't make contact with the ear. She did not get that far. Or even right the nostril. Did not get there. All of a sudden, we're chasing around this big square bar. We're going back and forth like this.
Yeah.
And she finally stops. She fucks with somebody over there. And I go back to my buddy. I said, we're just going to just sit here. I know the bouncer. He'd be okay. No big deal.
Again.
All of a sudden, you look up. The guy bouncer, Mike, he has her under her arms, slapping the fuck out of him like this, knocking his sunglasses, his hat off, gets her outside. All of a sudden, we're sitting there like, that's funny as hell. Okay, we go back to drinking, and we're like, okay, Melina's going to get off work in a little bit. Let's go to the next bar, go to Floyd's, because down there is usually where we started at and have fun. All of a sudden, there's ambulances and cop cars.
Oh, shit.
And the guy outside, because I had been talking to the bouncer and everything else, the guy outside that was checking IDs, his name was Patrice. And he looked at me, because we went outside, I'm like, what the fuck happened? He looks at me, he says, can I lick your nostril? I'm like, what the fuck?
His name was Patrice?
His name was Patrice.
So was it training?
Huh? What?
Patrice.
No.
Was that the original one
Patrice?
that asked you to lick
Yeah,
your
his
ear?
name was Patrice.
His name's, I think it's Patrice. How was I saying?
I'm just asking, was this a guy?
This was a big black guy.
Okay, I didn't know if it was
He was taking
like
IDs
artificial.
No.
Okay.
Oh, so
He
he
looked
was
at me and
fucking
said that
with you.
because one of the
Gotcha.
bouncers knew what happened because she's the one that bounced her out.
Gotcha.
And he said that to me because apparently he went outside after they threw her out and they were talking, telling the whole story. He looked at me and said that. And I'm like, what the fuck happened, dude? He's like, she went out here, they called cops on her, she tackled a cop and got tased. And then she had a heart attack or something like that and put her back fucking
Holy
ambulance.
shit.
That was a great start of the night.
Where was this at?
This
Up
was
in
in Springfield? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Best
Land of
part-
Lincoln.
Oh, dude, the rest of the night was great because we knew.
Springfield is one of the highest crime rates.
It's not great.
Well,
I've been
outside of
yeah.
Cook County, yeah.
I'm
Have
just
you
saying
been
it's one of-
propositioned
I
by
said
a
it's one of
prostitute
them.
before
No.
and not known
Crackheads, yeah.
it? Same people.
Oh,
Anyway,
well, then maybe.
so I was walking down the
Black
street,
and
going back to
crackheads.
my car, getting a drink.
Crackheads don't fuck.
There was a girl in
My fault, I wasn't trying to go racist.
No, I know.
she was in
You
a
make it known
leopard
if you
dress, and she literally was walking with me. And I'm like, yeah, just talking to her, like she's going to the next bar. She's like, man, I need some gas money. I need to get gas. Like, that's what a big deal. I go on the side. I go on the side of my car. She gets on my side of the car. She's like, can you take me someplace? I'm like, man, God bless you.
Yeah, right.
I say, man, God bless you. And she said, you right. And she just walked off. I'm like, oh, gosh, man. Well, all right. So
That's crazy.
That's a
I
nice
didn't-
way to say fuck off.
Oh, basically, in a nice way. So
Yeah.
the next day I told my buddy about it. He's like, oh, yeah, she would have robbed you. Like,
Should've-
what? She's like,
should've
yeah.
done it.
Like, she would have got you in the car and did something to you, and then she would have robbed you. Or somebody would come over and robbed you. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
it's a
shit.
setup.